In this video, I'll guide you through how to wrap text in Airtable so your information is easier to read and organize. We'll go step by step, keeping it simple and clear, and by the end, you'll know exactly how to control how your text appears inside your tables. First, start by opening your web browser on your computer. Any modern browser like Chrome, Edge, Firefox, or Safari will work fine. In the address bar at the top, type in airtable.com and press enter. This will take you to the Airtable website. If you're not already signed in, go ahead and log into your account so you can access your workspaces and bases. Once you're signed in, open the base that contains the information you want to adjust. A base is like a project or a database that holds one or more tables. After the base opens, choose the specific table where you want to change how the text is displayed. This table is where you'll actually see your records and fields laid out in columns and rows. Now that you're inside the right table, look for the column where the text seems cut off or too cramped. This often happens with long names, descriptions, or notes that don't quite fit in the default column width. Instead of having to click into each cell to read the full content, you can resize the column so more of the text is visible at a glance. Move your mouse to the top of the table where the column headers are. These are the labels like name, notes, or description. Hover your cursor over the right edge of the column header that you want to adjust. You'll know you're in the right spot when your cursor changes into a resize icon, usually showing two arrows pointing left and right. Once you see that resize cursor, click and hold the left mouse button. While holding, drag the column edge to the right to make the column wider or to the left to make it narrower. As you drag, you'll see the cells in that column adjust in real time, giving you a clear idea of how much text is now visible. This is how you effectively control how your text wraps within the space available. Keep dragging and adjusting until the text in that column is fully visible, or at least visible enough for you to read it comfortably without opening each cell. For very long text, like detailed notes, you might not want the column to take up the entire screen. In that case, find a balance where the most important part of the text is visible and you can still open the cell when you need to read everything. Take a moment to scroll left and right and see how your changes affect the rest of your layout. You can repeat the same process for any other columns where text feels cut off. There's no single perfect width. It really depends on your content and how much information you want to see at once. That's all there is to it. By resizing your columns this way, you make your Airtable bases much easier to scan, understand, and work with without changing any of the underlying data.